Guys, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to today's live stream. It's a Friday. We are always happy whenever it's Friday. I'm always, let me speak for myself, but I hope you're also anticipating a blissful weekend. And let's get to the video shortly before we call it a day. So, guys, I hope you subscribe to my other channel. You don't have to enjoy what I upload there. Just donate your subscription right there. I really appreciate it because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers because, of course, you know what's up. I'll really appreciate. Kindly check it out if you subscribe. The link is in the description box below. African Village Culinary 1. That is art. But otherwise, we are out here. Thank you for watching. If this is your first time joining, kindly subscribe and turn the notification bell on. And of course, if you're part of us, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying a wonderful ride on this channel. I hope you're getting entertained, updated. You know, otherwise, let's get started because I know you guys likes when you go directly to the point and we get done. I also love that. So, Nixon, thank you for tuning in. You're greeting us. Hi, Merimo, Sijambo, Merimo. Thank you for liking. Antoinette, you're greeting us. Greetings to you too. RNM, you're greeting us. Greetings to you too. Josephine, good evening to you too. Uh-huh. Merimo, today you're coming out with the thank you for donating the like. So guys, let's get started with Murimi. Of course, we are still following up the series. Hey, this one is so funny, and I don't know why I'm so invested. It's not even entertaining because it's a sad story, but I still stand with what I said. Personally, I support what David Junior did, but Murimi has been vocal lately, and I'm starting to think that it seems David Junior is overreacting. According to Murimi, let me play the receipts as we talk about it. Mfalme, thank you for tuning in. I see you. I appreciate you. Elvis. Murimi beat up David Junior. And they are out here on camera. Murimi is telling David Junior that, no, you're exaggerating because I didn't get to the fighting. I just insulted you. We'll be watching it because these two, something else. And of course, you have to question why David Junior does not seem to let this guy go. I think it's because of content, because once the wife is off to Nairobi for studies, where will David Junior get the content? Because of course, you know David Junior's content revolves around the villagers who are drunkards, who are irresponsible, this and that. I think that is why, because I don't understand why David Junior is at Murimi's home. I don't get it. David Junior getting some whips. Ransford, thank you. Greetings to you too. Thank you for tuning in. Miss Optimistic, greetings to you. So yeah, guys, so that is basically what happened. Apparently, they had a meeting. The wife, Halima, ex-wife, if I may say, to Murimi, Halima, Murimi. I don't know if the chief was there, but the family to Murimi was there because Murimi had requested that David Junior gives him the access to Halima so that Murimi can apologize to Halima. But now, this is what happened. According to their story on the streets, they had a sit down, and Halima told Murimi that she will never forgive Murimi, and she has decided to part ways with Murimi. And Murimi lost it and pounced on David Jr. Like, you're the reason why I'm breaking up with my wife. That is what happened. David Jr. is claiming that he has some marks all over the body because of Murimi beating him up. And Murimi is out here telling people that, no, I didn't beat him up. Telling David Jr. for that case, David Jr., stop exaggerating. I didn't beat you up. I just insulted you, and I didn't get to the fight because people came in to rescue. Let's get to it, guys.
The reason, but first, Murimi, honestly, I don't like your behavior. That's one of the things that I have to be honest with you, because you've tried to fight me. Even I have the clips.
No, brother, you know.
And then I had to call the police.
It's painful, you know.
And for David Jr., I didn't know that you called the police. Was it that bad? David Jr., was it that bad? But at the same time, according to David Jr., they had the meeting at Murimi's home. And legally, you'll be asked what you were doing at Murimi's home, you know. But David Jr. said that Murimi's dad begged David Jr. not to involve the police because it was a serious issue. The police were on their way. Hey. Low-key, I'm like, Murimi, people warned you about this family. It's not like I'm against what David Jr. did. I stand with David Jr. when it comes to this. Let Halima move on, because if you're living with someone that always beats you up, what is the point? This life is too short to be, faithful, loyal, and you stick up with someone who is good for nothing. I'm sorry to say so, but if it's someone that does not bring food to the table, and instead of coming to the table, eat in peace and just move on, they beat you on. In that case, I'm like, no, David Jr. did the best. I know I might not do what David Jr. did, because you'd be like, oh my God, what if they beat me up? But of course, as an organization, when there is a backup, I know this might be controversial, guys, but you'll be so shocked how many people lose their lives in the name of marriage. I'm so married, okay, I will not move out. Oh, they're just helpless in their situation. But I still say that if it was Mura Senso, David Junior will not do what you did. You'll not take out Madam Parasite out of the villa. You will not. You'll stick by Mura Senso, irregardless. I don't support that. I'm just saying. So that goes to show that at the end of the day, Murimi, you should have known that David Junior is not your father, your mother, your brother, for you to sell your land to them. They'll never be loyal to you. They will never. Because they were fighting back and forth. At some point, David Jr. would sit down with Murimi, trying to understand each other. And David Jr. will be like, oh, you know, Murimi, I really respect you because you stood by us when people were closing the roads. You gave us your land to use as a road because we were transporting the materials. David Jr. went ahead to mention a lot of things. Allegedly, Murimi has never met the haters. Murimi has been loyal to David Jr. And when I look at it, when I look at this case, I'm like, David Jr., you are not loyal to Murimi. I support what you did. Take out Alima. But when we just come out here socially, you know, out of our morals, and we are like, if this person was deemwango, and deemwango is on the wrong side, you will never do what you did to Murimi. You see? So I hope, Murimi, you learned your lesson. Whatever you're doing regarding to yourself, have your brains with you. When your people were telling you not to sell the piece of land, you were like, oh my God, these people are haters. They don't want to bring development to the village. It is not development to the village. It's their development. So Murimi, honestly, I'm so happy for that, because some people have to learn the hard way. We came out here, we were like, oh, Murimi sold, oh, they snatched but Murimi was there. Akitu chamba, like basically coming for anyone that was trying to put some sense on your mind. You see, Murimi, you even go against your brother. You don't even see eye to eye because you're standing with the Muras. These people don't care about you.
For me, let me tell you, where I am right now, you can't fight me, and you know that. You can't. You can't.
Guys, I don't know if you know what it means by that. David Junior basically means that financially, as a Kenyan, I'll tell you, financially, where I am, you cannot beat me up because I got the police by there. Yeah, yeah, by their sensitive parts. Yeah, I got them because, of course, unfortunately, our not even the legal system, but more so the police system, money talks. And that is what David Junior means. And honestly, I don't support that because you can even see Murimi is trying to go below David Junior in terms of trying to be humble because he knows, unfortunately, these people got money. Justice will never be fair in that case. It will always favor the one with an heavy pocket. Murimi. Of course, Murimi with the not even lazy, but the other villagers who think that they are so smart to come out here, to come out here and sell their land in the name of, oh, I love the Muras. You should love them, yes, but love yourself more. Always something happening, something happening. Harriet, thank you for tuning in.
But because of your dad said he had to apologize, I had to calm things down, in which I've forgiven you. I have no bad intention. I've forgiven you because of your dad, because I do respect your dad so much. Aya, niambie, iko wapi?
Okay, it's true. I can't say, I can't lie.
Kwanza wewe tu umeniumiza, hebu acha nione kwa.
So the Junior just said that first of all, you even hurt me. So the Junior is getting a mirror to look at himself. Because according to David Junior, Murimi beat him up to an extent that he has some bruises. Let's hear what Murimi says about it.
Simu yangu. Yeah, this guy almost, guys, almost. Nawambia tu ukweli.
You know, sometimes
sitaweka ile video, sitaweka. I won't put the clip, but I have the clip. He almost injured me, but it's all good, no problem. But I have a lot of respect with your dad.
Of course, you could see Murimi was basically laughing because he was like, no, stop exaggerating. I didn't hurt you to a point that you want to tell people that you have bruises. But I saw there was a point that David Junior saw solely. David Junior showed some marks on the arm. I don't know if that is what happened but of course I can't trust Murimi because the wife was crying, claiming that Murimi has beaten the wife, and Murimi was like, no, I didn't. So I can't trust Murimi, unfortunately. But anything is possible.
I'm not taking anything in it.
I also don't like the fact that David Junior will be out here blackmailing Murimi because, of course, as you heard, David Junior is basically saying that he has the video showing the assault by Murimi. So he's basically threatening Murimi that if you open your mouth, I'll show people the footage. What do you think about that? Because I believe that if you want to film an incident, let everyone film. Because I'm very sure that David Junior will be at the best of his behavior because he knows he's taking a video. Unlike if, uh, Murimi was the one filming and David Junior is not aware, maybe would have seen a side of the David Junior that we don't see. I don't trust when one person is filming because, of course, they'll pretend to be the nice one. Promjo, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your presence.
Anyway, even I've promised my people on camera, I won't do anything. Niambie kuhusu mbuzi. So I bought for him 3 goats, but right now only 2 goats are here. Yeah, I can see them. They are there. And they are grazing and they are in good health. Where is the other one?
The one I sold it in Cabrera. Sincerely speaking, I won't lie.
The good thing he says the truth. That's the.
So I don't know, David Junior, according to me. So Murimi is basically acknowledging that he sold one of the 3 goats that David Junior gifted them. And of course, I'm taking that with a grain of salt. I believe that probably it's the donors that bought it. But of course, David Junior will come out here and say that, oh, I bought it. But at the same time, I'm like, David Junior, if you buy someone a present, buy it and move. If they sell it, that is up to them. Or maybe they are so close to you, you want them to build themselves, you don't want them to sell or whatever. But I'm like, if you gift someone something, that should to pretend that Murimi, Daisy told her to cry. I'm telling you, these people, you take their drama with a grain of salt because the scripting that they're doing down there, hey, it's too much. Sing. You're greeting us. The streets are. Oh, thank you for tuning in. I know you'll catch up because the syllabus has been moving very fast. Every single day, there's a drama happening.
Only thing I really love about him, he just says the truth the way it is.
Okay, so I don't know. There's a statement that David Junior made. Murimi was basically telling David Junior that the meeting that they had, the same meeting that the wife told him that no, we are parting ways. I want us to divorce. And it's the same meeting that David Junior was beat up allegedly. Murimi said that he wishes David Junior's dad was around. And this is what David Junior said, quote unquote, you wanted him to be around to teach you how to beat women. David Junior, what are you trying to tell us? Are you trying to tell us that your dad is a wife beater? Because why should he be teaching people how to fight their women? Let me play that part. Let me play the receipt. Guys, I hope you've liked. Kindly like the video. Kindly like the video.
New world of.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
Been advising you.
So,
To
first
beat
of all,
women.
Oh, yeah. I think I need to go back a little bit, probably.
Our family have been a close friend to me.
Murimi is crying because he wants the wife back. I don't know what you think about that because you go to the comment section, a lot of people are saying that he misses the slave because basically the wife has been doing everything in that homestead. Some people are like probably has realized that he was wrong and he's losing the best wife he can ever get. I don't know what you think about that, but he was crying. And this is what he told David Junior.
He have been advising me a lot,
Okay, so, how has he been advising you?
So,
to
first
beat
of all,
women? I'm just.
Yeah. Hey, what will my dad advise you? To beat women? Asha Ash, thank you for tuning in. I think it's so clear, very evident that David Junior is out here telling us what the dad has been doing to the husband, no, to the wife. Congrats, dad, which is not anything new because we've always seen that. We've always seen what the dad has been doing. And David Junior has never shied away from telling us what's up. He has always come out here. I think the last time I was out here, I shared that time that he was talking on camera and he said that he knows firsthand, he has experienced a husband beating the wife for no apparent reason. And of course, that is so sad. And it seems to be very prevalent in this village. I don't know why. So Murimi is so worried that David Junior will take the wife for himself because allegedly David Junior has been bragging about having beautiful women, several.
Remember that you told me the other day that, don't you remember me telling me that you've got some wives, some women who are beautiful?
For sure, I told them, which is true. I'm not cutting the video. I have beautiful girls who are, it's evident on my videos, who are very, very close to me, in which I really appreciate them. For sure, I have them. And my subscribers know. And I have no, I have any doubt. I don't regret to have beautiful, beautiful girls in my life, for sure.
David Junior, do you have beautiful women or you're the beautiful? Respectfully, though. Hamida, thank you for tuning in. the drama out here. This Daisy is always following the village boys for content. Yeah.
When I have a problem, I can call them and we can share anything that I feel like.
Because me, I'm very
Guys,
innocent.
very wild, very wild. So what he's telling me, I take Halima to another man. Nimpeleke kwa mwanaume mwingine yupi? Nimpeleke wapi? Na nimemuleta hapa uongee, umeanza.
So Murimi is basically telling David Junior that I know you want to take the wife Halima for yourself or to another man, and that is what David Junior is basically is basically not happy about. What? Take your wife where?
Don't you remember that you told me the other day that? Don't you remember me telling me that you've got some wives, some women who are beautiful?
Anyway, enough of that. I guess that is a conversation they always have, but it was so interesting for me. Like Murimi, what do you mean? Has David Junior been telling you that he pimps women? Because for Murimi to worry that David Junior might take Halima to another man and relating to something that David Junior has always been telling them, that guess what? I have beautiful women. Guys, it could be true. Maybe David Junior has been pimping women. And we thought that maybe he's making good money on these streets. And maybe people have some side hustles. Because what did Murimi intend to tell people? Relating to that statement, that was very suspicious for me. Very suspicious. Who pays to be the boys? That is so interesting. David Junior, are you pimping women? Where do you get these women? Because Murimi is so worried that you will pimp Halima. That is so interesting, honestly. And it's so sad if that is what is happening. I don't know if that is among Murimi's lies or that is exactly what is happening. I guess we'll never know. Because you never trust what these people brings to the streets. So something that I didn't like about Murimi was basically saying that the wife Halima, if David Junior had not come to their homestead, Halima will still be around because Halima got nothing for herself. She comes from a very poor background, according to Murimi. And Murimi claims that it's David Junior funding Murimi, Halima's ego, ego. But I don't think that is the case. Halima is just a rescued victim. That is it. According to me, at least. This drama, I can't believe that I really enjoy watching. Not even
Unlike
enjoy,
traditional universities,
but it's so interesting when you follow it because
It's not a crime, but
Exactly,
sincerely
that
speaking,
is
you
it.
know, she's my wife. Wacha wewe msaidie tu hivyo, aenda tumia bibi yake hizo pesa. Bibi yake hana uwezo wa kumnani. Wacha nikwambie bro, huyu msichana
Okay,
mimi
Halima, she's saying the grandma, she has no, she has.
I've been there. Nimekuwa huko siku mingi sana.
Yeah, so that is what Murimi is saying. Halima is very poor, sent to the background. So I think it's just another way of how abusive men, not all men, but abusive ones, they usually prey on poor girls. Just like Mura Senso. You remember when Mura Senso was sleeping around the world, picking from one woman to another because they didn't have transport. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. Just a minute. Guys, I'm so sorry about that, but I was basically saying that just like Mura Senso, you remember when they were fighting, Mura was fighting with Rocio. Rocio was basically begging Marwa to give her some transport to go back to Argentina because Marwa knows. It's so unfortunate. Sometimes you look at yourself, you're like, my money will be the one making moves. It's so sad. It's not like it's something good, but I believe that is the circumstance that Alima found herself. You don't have any money. Should you want to go back to Tanzania to your grandma? The grandma is also struggling. And Murimi was very aware, and that is why he didn't shy away from beating and abusing Halima. It's so sad, honestly. When you watch from outside and you realize how people go through it, especially when you come from a humble background. So, so sad. Precious, thank you for thank you for tuning in and joining the live chat section. Uh-huh. That could be something to go by because you heard what Murimi said. Allegedly, that is what David Junior has been bragging about. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. And thinking about it, could it be that these girls, the beautiful women that David Junior is bragging about, could it be that David Junior uses them out here to pimp? Hey, so that is what Murimi was saying. Halima got nothing, same to the family, and David Junior, you're the one making Halima to have a voice. Because you're giving her the money that she doesn't have. Very sad, shame on you, Murimi, for taking advantage of someone's background. Very shameless of you. So the point of contention when it comes to this, Murimi is saying that no, I didn't beat David Junior. I don't know how true that is, but according to Murimi, David Junior is exaggerating.
Yeah, you know. Hai, so hivyo umeona vitu za umenifanyia ni vizuri. Hai.
Sasa hata kama si vizuri ndugu yangu
wewe hata umeniomba msamaha. Umeniomba msamaha.
Nimeshakwambia eti nisamee mra, nimekukosea ni sawa. Kukufokea. I told you in this camera. I told you that you have to go forgive me because I thought sikukupiga.
Haya, na mimi nimeacha, sikupeleki popote. Sikupeleki popote. Juu ya sababu ya baba yako vina mheshimu. Hivyo tu. Sikupeleki popote.
So Murimi is still like, no, I didn't beat you up. I did not. So I think it's time that Murimi accepts the fate. I know it's hard to lose your wife, especially when you've been taking advantage of her. You know, you don't feed, you don't contribute to nothing. On top of that, you abuse the wife. I don't agree with that.
And I'm sorry for that.
Mimi nitampigia simu na nitakupigia leo jioni simu. Guys, what I just said to Murimi, I'll call Halima through.
Okay.
So just to translate, because they're speaking in Swahili, it's sad to watch. Corinne, thank you for tuning in. It's sad to watch that David Junior got no stand, because at the end of the day, he's basically telling Murimi that, okay, it's okay. I'll talk to Halima to come back to you. Can you imagine? Halima is about to come back to Murimi. They continue their lives. No stand at all. And that is why it could be true that they are faking for the camera, acting for content. It could be true, because why would you come out and tell people that I'm rescuing this girl, showing us how the girl has been going through it, and a few days later, you bring her back to Murimi? Of course, I'm not judging, because maybe Murimi has changed. Who knows? Who knows?
Think that the reason why I'm saying the way it is, so that even the donors can get to understand, like, wow, yeah, the money, it's there, guys. I have their money, 50,000 Kenyan shilling, and people are really reaching out to support.
I think I missed that part, but David Junior says that he's a transparent YouTuber in that village, unlike some people who take advantage of donations money. David Junior, are you talking about Mura Sensor? Because this is not the first time. I remember there was also an incident that he came out here and said that there are some people that history will judge them harshly for taking advantage of donations. I don't know if that is what he meant, but this is something that David Junior has always maintained.
Take you places. Yeah. And for sure, guys, I have their money. You know, I have to be transparent. I'm not this guy who can take advantage of some people's money so that I can keep quiet.
I'm not this guy. David Junior, who are you talking about? Can you share more? Are you talking about Mura Sensor? Because, of course, we saw Mura Sensor vandalizing, taking advantage of donors, the money that was being donated to brands. We saw it. Miss Betty, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining the live chat section. And of course, if you're watching, feel free to come to the live chat section. You're highly welcomed. So, guys, that is it about David Junior. We go to Jamaican Uncle, because Jamaican Uncle just left the village. But why does it seem that Rocio kicked him out? Because even the body language of Rocio, it's it's all about guilt. Oh my God, let me look for that receipt. I hope I get it easily. So guys, Jamaican Uncle left, had a goodbye video, and when you watch the segment where he was featuring Rocio is so full of guilt. And of course, it was so shocking for me to see Rocio, instead of being like, I enjoyed your company out here, this and that. Rocio was basically thanking everything that Jamaican Uncle gave her, the material and financial. Because, of course, at the end of the day, oh my God, my laptop is switching off. I think that will be it for now. Maybe I'll come back later. There is no power. I thought the remaining power will sustain me, but it does not seem to. Maybe I can come back later, or maybe I can continue with my phone. Will it be possible? Guys, will it be possible? Let me try and see. Guys, in case the laptop just goes off, kindly like, share, subscribe, and subscribe to my other channel. I'll really appreciate. But meanwhile, I'll try and come back on my phone to stream and continue with the reaction on my phone. I hope that will be possible. But basically, that was it on Jamaican Uncle left, and he didn't seem happy. At some point, he was saying that Mura Sensor has been avoiding him. And I think that probably he wanted to collect his money from Mura Sensor because, of course, you remember he lent Mura Sensor, I think, 10,000 USD. And Mura Sensor has never given Jamaican Uncle back that money. Maybe Jamaican Uncle was Guys, I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me. Kindly confirm. Guys, kindly confirm if you can hear me. I'm trying to live stream using my phone. Promjo, kindly confirm. Pro, kindly confirm if you can hear me or anyone in the live chats. Yeah, so guys, that is what I was saying. Basically, there was a point that Jamaican Uncle told Mura Senso that no, Mura Senso apologized to Jamaican Uncle that you've been trying to have just a minute, just a minute. Yeah, loud and clear. Thank you. So, Mura Senso was apologizing to Jamaican Uncle that I know you've been trying to get my attention. You've been wanting me to talk with you privately, but I've not been available. I'm sorry, it's because I've been busy. I don't have anything negative to you, this and that. I'm sorry that I cannot play that receipt, but in case the power comes back and I'm still out here, I'll share. But basically, this is what has been happening. Mura Senso was basically apologizing to Jamaican Uncle, and the only thing that went through my mind, or something that I was thinking, is that maybe Jamaican Uncle wanted his money back. Because can you imagine 10,000 USD? That is not a work in the park. And Mura Senso didn't even refund, but I remember the only thing that Jamaican Uncle took from that amount is 4,000 USD. When the baby was born, Jamaican Uncle told Mura Senso to take 4,000 of that debt and deposit in the baby's account. But the rest of 6,000 USD, Mura Senso has never paid back Jamaican Uncle. And of course, I was thinking that now that you took some money from Brian's construction, instead of buying the horse from South Africa, why don't you pay Jamaican Uncle, Mura Senso? What a shame. I really can't understand because I I don't think there is anything else that Jamaican Uncle wanted to tell Mura Senso apart from give me my money, period. And of course, you even remember that time that Jamaican Uncle paid for the solar panels? Mura Senso ran to Mombasa together with Rocio to avoid Jamaican Uncle. And who is Jamaican Uncle? Jamaican Uncle went to Mombasa to meet Marwa. And Marwa being not even smart, but a scammer basically, Marwa bought a land worth less than 1,000 USD. Someone said that he's still paying for that land, but basically, instead of paying back Jamaican Uncle 10,000 USD, Mura Senso went ahead, bought a very small piece of land or whatever, and gifted, quote unquote, gifted Jamaican Uncle. Of course, as a cover to shut up Jamaican Uncle so that you don't come out here and expect me to pay you. No, I'll not pay you. That is Jamaican Uncle. Corinne, you said that Joe better get uh, his Nyash home and forget that village. That man disgraced his old self. I think he's seeing the light now. Sorry, I also believe that Jamaican Uncle has understood what we've all been saying on these streets. That poor guy was basically being used. And of course, for Mura Senso, honest, okay, we came out here and we were like, these people, if they want to get scammed, let them continue being scammed because they never learn. But I still feel so bad for that guy. Can you imagine you work all your life, you're supposed to enjoy your pension, but you come to Africa and meet retired scammers? No, active and retired, both of them. Guys, I really feel for that guy because he was not happy. Apart from Rocio's facial expression, like it was so full of guilt, and Mura Senso apologizing for not having a conversation with Jamaican uncle proved to me that they had there was some friction between those three. I believe that Rocio kicked him out because who else? Jamaican uncle always says that always announces maybe 1 week prior, telling people that I'll be going back to the US. The day is approaching, this and that, and for him to not update people, basically just leave all of a sudden. Does it ring a bell, guys? You remember what happened to Town grandpa that time that he came to the village, the villa to be specific, met with Gintu and Mura Senso was not happy. He left the villa immediately. Don't know what happened in Jamaican uncle. Probably he was banking on that money to construct that scam of a land, and Mura Senso did not come through. That is why he decided to leave, because what else will you do? You just started the construction, you were not even done with the construction, and you don't have the money. You'll have to go back to the US. It's so unfortunate that my laptop is not on. I could have played the receipt where Jamaican uncle was telling Mura Senso, not even Mura, but Rocio. He was telling Rocio that, oh, I know if you didn't allow Mura Senso, I would have not come out here. You also own the villa. But I think he said the last 3 days, I didn't sleep because I was thinking about going to the US. I didn't sleep. I was feeling bad. I don't know what he meant by that, but that is exactly what he said. The energy on that video was giving, hey, I'm being kicked out of the villa. Is he coming back to the States? Yeah. I believe that he's even back to the States already. Yeah. Because he uploaded that video a few hours ago, I believe so. And he didn't appear at the party. You remember Brian's opening party? Brian's construction opening party, home, whatever. Jamaican uncle was not there. I don't know if he was at the villa, but I strongly believe that he had already left, but just decided to upload the video after he was at the US. Jamaican uncle, I hope you learned your lesson, because you are playing with fire. These people don't care. They got no conscience, nothing at all, no empathy for anyone. Because if Mura had empathy for people, like feeling sorry for Jamaican uncle, I believe that he should have paid Jamaican uncle back. But it was so clear that Mura Senso was not willing to pay Jamaican uncle. Come rain, come sunshine, I'll not pay you. I'm not paying you. Mary Mo, you say that a fool and his money surely parted. I don't feel sorry for Jew because he was warned. Yeah, that is the point, underlined, warned. Because everyone was telling Jamaican uncle that, oh my God, why would you come to Africa? You retired, you worked hard for your money, and you come to Africa and give a multi-millionaire your money. You crazy? Eh, he allows himself to be used, unfortunately. Show on stage. That is unfortunate. Allowing himself to be used. Jew, Corinne, you said that Jamaican uncle have all the goods on all of them. but the talkie also will expose himself. Jamaican uncle looks like a scared person. I don't see him coming out here to say what happened. But we never know because the host that is coming from South Africa, yeah, that is also another receipt that I was supposed to play out here. Mura Senso just said that he'll be heading to South Africa to get the horse very soon. I don't know if you've been watching out here, but we've talked about it because basically, I think that's how. Because basically, he has always been updating people since hey, since the construction money. Marwa has had a lot of money. Same to the parasite from Argentina. She just did the closet. But I'll not be surprised that Mura Senso asked for some money from Jamaican Uncle. Jamaican Uncle wanted back his money, and Mura Senso could not even sit down with Jamaican Uncle. I really wish that the power was back so that I can play that receipt. Like, even if you're so busy, Mura Senso, you cannot even sit down with Jamaican Uncle for 2 minutes and get to understand why Jamaican Uncle wants to have a conversation with you. I don't get it. I don't. I believe that Jamaican Uncle was asking for his money. I strongly believe that he wanted his money back. But who is Mura Senso? RNM, you say that I feel no sympathy for Jew, creepy old man who was a passport. Let me show on stage. Who was passport growing and thinking he could buy his village life. It was thoroughly used by Mura and Ro. Yeah, probably was milked even to the last coin. He didn't have anything else to offer. That is why he was like, what else can I do? What else can I do? I just have to live. You know when a tick sucks all the blood and there's nothing else you can offer. Hey, Chipo, thank you for tuning in. You said that Jamaican uncle was not very kind to some villagers and gave GoPros with conditions. He even took them back. What a shame. Imagine these people did not do anything to Jamaican uncle, but Jamaican uncle was feeling so juicy, very hey. It's because I even watched a live stream by what is the name? I think it's Chris the Great or something. I understand that the brother was supposed to receive a GoPro from Jamaican uncle, but it was taken back or he didn't. It was not given. But the GoPros were already at the villa, but Mura Senso refused to give the GoPro to the intended person simply because Jamaican uncle. Simply because Rocio did not want to see these people around, simply because Mura Senso called them ungrateful. You just didn't want to give them a GoPro that you promised. Hey, thank you so much for that comment, Chipo, because it's so on point. So on point. If he didn't learn his lesson this time around, I don't think he'll ever learn. Corinne, you said he also wants to build a house. Um, he better go to his island and build there because at least there will be some relatives to enjoy the property or something. But in Kenya, you don't have anyone. Why would you want to spend your money there? You want to build another property for Mura Senso? These people will never cease to amaze. Merimo, you said that you saw Jew hugging up and kissing. Let me pin these comments. He was even picking it. Oh my God, he's a hot mess. Thank you, Merimo. Guys, we are winding up. I really appreciate you. for tuning in, guys. Marwa is getting too excited. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have you subscribed to my other channel? I hope so. I'll really appreciate, because that was it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Confirm that you've liked the video, you've subscribed, you've turned the notification bell on, but most importantly, you've subscribed to my other channel, African Village Culinary 1. Uh, there is a video that I'm currently editing to upload on the other channel. I'm even thinking of uploading right here because you guys are not taking me to 1,000 so that I can get paid right there. But I'll think about it. But thank you so much for more than 100 of you already subscribed. I'm so grateful for you. But I really hope that we'll get there, irregardless. Passage Finder, thank you so much. We are winding up, but thank you. I know you'll watch it back later, but I appreciate you so much. You're one of the biggest supporter on this channel. You're always out here. We are having our time out here in the live chat section. Thank you so much, all of you. Kindly check out that reminder by Mary Moore. Please like as you exit, share, and subscribe. Kindly subscribe to the other channel. The link is in the description box. Otherwise, thank you once again for the millionth time because it's a Friday. But then I had a clip that I wanted to share about a Friday. But anyway, I cannot complain. We are done. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye. Bye bye. Oh my God. Guys, bye. Sometimes I'll be doing too much out here. Hi and bye. Bye. Guys, see you on the next one. Maybe later. Ciao, ciao. Maybe later. Who knows? But thank you. Guys, thank you. You guys support me so much. Dana, thank you. I think I didn't mention your name, but I see you were out here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, RNM, thank you so much. You're also one of the biggest supporter out here. I really love you. I really appreciate you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Guys, bye. Mhm. Mary Mo, thank you so much. You guys support me. You were even on the other channel and we were chatting there. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate you so much. Guys, enjoy your Friday. Uh, stay safe until the next time we meet. Bye.